What's up, guys? Welcome back to the top 50 9-hole courses in the world. We're playing number 49 today, Dragon's Tooth in Scotland. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it quickly using the Garmin Approach R10. I have it up on a homemade DIY leveling stand today, so we'll see if that helps. Just with my couple 8-irons that I did to warm up, the distances still seemed about 20 yards short, so 2 clubs short, but it did seem to pick up the dispersion left and right a little bit better. So when I slice it or hit it straight or hook it, that seemed to be slightly more I guess accurate and a little more precise from what I could tell, but we'll see playing this. It's gonna stop in 9 holes using 8x10 nets, using the Country Club Elite mat. We're gonna get into it, say the same stuff every time, so you'll hear me adding the 20 yards onto every shot. First hole is a par 4, 302, looks relatively short. We're gonna put the driver out there, see how it goes. Just up front, in case I do play bad so I have a good excuse, I did just work out less than about a half an hour ago, and it's about 95 degrees out here, so if I play bad, that's why. If I play good, figured I said anything. Here we go. Pretty bad tee shot to start it off. And we're in the water for the penalty stroke to start. Alright, so we've got 169, call it 170, plus another 17, so we're at 187, plus 20, we're at 207. Just gonna put a 5-iron up there and get something, get a couple good shots in. I was debating, I haven't been hitting those hybrids great. I was debating putting the hybrid out there, but, or even a 4-iron, but I'll take the 10 yards less, hit a 5, hopefully somewhat clean. Not make this a blow-up hole. Fat and short. So we've got 79 yards, up 4, 85. Gonna do a choke down 52. So what are we, 1? Penalty stroke, that was 2. We're hitting at least 3, 4, or 5. Hit it good, it might be a little long. Yeah, we're just off. See if we're able to battle back after this pretty rough start. 14 yards, plus another, call it 1.5, so we're at about 15.5 here. As you see on screen, big circle's +2, there's no putting, so big circle's +2, that inner circle is +1 for strokes. A little left again like usual on the chip shots. Decent number though. Not a decent number on the hole, however. Double bogey to start it. Alright, second hole, par 3. We got some water up there. 181. So we're at 181 down 12. That's 171. 169 plus 20, so we're at 189. That should be a 6-iron. That was low and to the left. That might be in the water. And we cleared it. 19 yards left. So 19 plus, 19 plus another 1-2 yards, so we're right around 21-ish. That's gonna be short, but it'll be on. Bogey, I believe. All right. Third hole, par 4. What do we got up there? So far, a bunch of pine trees, relatively narrow. Ooh, 271. If we aim, yeah, we'll leave it there. Hopefully, actually hit a drive off the ground and in the air. We might be able to get it close. I mentioned in the other one, of course, I expect to play better at these and these be a good amount easier than championship level on tour type courses. Hit the ground before it. It's not going to get a lot of distance, but it should be straight-ish. Take that, we got 21 yards left in the fairway, so down 1, we got 20 yards. Put this close, get out of here with a bird. At worst, hopefully, a par if we get it on. Left again. Similar to on-course real golf, it's that short game. You're going to gain and lose all the strokes around the green, basically from 100 yards and in. Fourth hole, par 4. Looks pretty narrow, pretty straight again. That was better. Alright, so we got 134 up 7, which is 141 plus 20, so we're at 161. That should be a nice comfortable 9-iron, and hopefully they go crazy when I hit it. It was a little thin, should be relatively straight though. Pin high left, or right rather. Alright, 20 yards, down 1, so 19, plus another 2, we're right at 20-21 again. Going 56 degree once again. Should be decent. That go in? We'll take that. First chip in on camera, I believe, for a birdie. Fifth hole, par 4. Ooh. 310, so it's putting us 206 up there. How far to cover this stuff? Yeah, we gotta go for it, right? 252, maybe a little. It's a little less than that to the edge. Try to step on one a little bit here. I should turn over a good amount to the left if it has the distance. Oh yeah, best drive yet, 279, 280. Again, driver sometimes, some people say it's pretty good. I've still found, pretty much like I've described, everything basically over 100 yards is about 2 clubs short. So that could have been 280, could have been 290. Likely it was probably closer to 290, 300 on the roll on course, but 52 yards. We're gonna go choke down 52. $51. Caught it a little heavy. Hopefully it's a good number. Way over. Felt like that was close to a 50-yard shot, so maybe this leveling stand is making a little bit more of a difference. I'm not sure. We got 16 home. Second hole out for another birdie. What's going on here? Sixth hole, par 4. Whoa, this is a questionable line here. It's only 228. So 248. I guess, I don't know about that line. I have a feeling this could be either really good, or going to be either on the green, or this could be one of those shots where you're messing around in those trees for the next 10 strokes, but it's putting us there. I don't really feel like laying up to the left, so we are going to hit a 3-wood right at it. Try to hit up on this one a little extra, get it up and over those trees. Hopefully that didn't just pick it up. I caught it fat again. Go! It's not gonna make it. We're in the rough though. Are we clear from these trees? It looks like we're in the middle of them. 39. I guess we'll just hit. I think we're gonna do a little low 8-iron. If there is branches, keep it low underneath. Do a little bump and run. I'll take short left. 38 plus another 3. Looking at about 40-yard punch shot here. That was real fat and left. All right, we're clear though. 20 yards. So that was 1, 2. We're hitting 3. Put this on, possibly even in that inner circle. 20 yards, so we're at 22. Oh, that's over the green. Give us +2. Give us +2. That was lucky. That was a skull job. All right, 7th hole, par 3, 129. So we're looking at right around 159. That should be 9 iron. Get a little mat adjustment. I've been thinking about possibly putting down some mulch just in this area to 1, level it out, and 2, keep the dirt down, and then also possibly digging out a slight hole so I can sink that mat into the ground, which would make it more level and it wouldn't move as much. Hit it pretty good. If anything, that should be long. .24 yards, 23 plus another 2, so we're at 25. A little left. Ooh. Save par, 7th hole. 8th hole, par 4. It looks pretty narrow again with that tree line it's aiming us. We'll keep it there. Well, it looks like there's this ditch or a ravine, whatever you want to call it, dried up river on the right. I guess we'll take the, but we want to clear that. Oh well, we'll go there, try to hit as straight of a drive as possible. Hopefully if it's going towards that tree, it's already past it and it'll turn over to the left. That was way right. Or at least started that way. Is it gonna let us play from there? That was one of the worst tee shots we've had so far. So that's going right into the tree. I think at this point we can go there, or we're clear this way. Don't want to be in that ditch. We might as well just take our medicine, do a little 8 iron again. Move it back in the stance a tad. Shut down that follow through. Sit. Sit. That was the shot we wanted, but a little too much. I think we're right on the edge of that branch again, but we're gonna go for a regular 52-yard shot. Plus, so 50 plus another 5, we're right around 55. Don't catch the tree. Sit. Sit. Alright. Good number, just a little bit to the right. Is that a bogey? Gonna need a good 9th hole here to finish this out. Par 3 over that ravine looking thing. We're +3 so far, which is decent. I think last time we ended +2. Be nice if we could stick this green. So we're looking at 196 +20. So about 116 or 216 rather. I think I'm gonna hit a teed up 5 hybrid. See what happens. Again, like I mentioned, probably going to take me at least the rest of this year, if not a good amount of next year, to actually get the yardage dialed down with these hybrids now that I'm using them. I think on course this is going to be about 210, 215 club, hopefully, if I can hit it with somewhat consistency. Started right. Alright, so that was probably a decent number there. Just hung it out. Get this in that inner circle. We got 34 yards, plus another 3, so we're at 37. Get out of here with +3, +4, +5, something like that. That was thin. That might be over the green. Damn. That's 1-2. We gotta put this in the inner circle to say par. Actually, we gotta put it in to say par. We gotta put it in the inner circle to say bogey. Right around 20 yards. Hopefully it's good. Ninth hole, finish off with a bogey. So I believe that makes us 4 over for the 9. This is just gonna make us go back around again. This is, yeah, that's short. This is just the first hole again, short, par 4. So overall, we're gonna end it there. We shot a +4, 37. Par was 33. We went pretty terrible on the first hole, double bogey. And we went bogey par, birdie birdie, thanks to the chip-ins. Bogey par, bogey bogey. So 3 out of 6 fairways, not terrible. Would like it to be closer to 4 or 5 or 6. Greens in regulation, pretty terrible. 1 out of 9. We want at least be 4 or 5. 10 putts, which is pretty good because we had the chip-ins, but Devil's Tooth in Scotland, 37, number 49 on the list. Until next time, guys, see you at the next course.